You own Detective Pass. You get everything. Q3 is basically now. And this looks like pirates. I know I'm blocking it, but there's a ship. And then right behind my head is a hook hand. So it looks like pirates are coming. I'm just looking at the art. Like, what is this? This looks like the Matrix. Like, when the bullet is shot and, like, all the waves, the air waves are doing its thing. That looks like Matrix energy. This looks like a dog. A dead body! Oh my god, what is coming in Q3? Alright, I think that should be good, right? Should we get into it? Mario, I hope you're gone. Not to be like an asshole. That sounded like I was being like, get the fuck out of here. But I hope you're not getting spoiled. Crime solving in our crime solving. You're right, I need my magnifying glass. Time to play. Now, we'll see if I remember things. Let's click on a couple of things because I don't actually remember what these are. Oh. This dog, dragon. We saw this in one of the levels, right? So let me see. So this guy's minding his own business. Somebody sets him free and then uses this thingy. Then all of a sudden the dog is a dragon, or has the dog always been a dragon? It flies around, sees these little dudes, murders them, becomes king. I don't really know. Just remember what the last scenario was and how confusing it was. Yeah, that one was definitely a challenge, but we got there. Right, because that... Oops. Because all of this stuff was in that level, so... A crime index? For solving stuff? Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember. Alright, well, you know, there's a lot of things that happened last time, so I think we should just go in and see what happens. Consequences. Disobedience sows chaos. I'm ready, I think. That's the ship that they were just on! Okay, from the last episode. Okay. What the fuck is all these words? Alright, verbal input received. I am a lawful citizen. I am a sentinel. I am not intoxicated. Oh, it's like the... how they can't lie, or they have to do the, right? Because in one of the chapters they had to do basically a lie detector test. Just got heisted and not taken apart by a robot crab. Things really change over time, you know? Input correct. Scanning Veridola. Authorized user status confirmed. Verbal command received. Set operator authorization to Talakib only. Run justice function from chip. Running justice Hekosift. Verbal input received. I am a lawful citizen. My name is Talakib. I am not intoxicated. Input correct. Scanning Veridola. Authorized user status denied. Statement 1 error. Verbal input received. I am a lawful citizen. My name is Talakib. Never in my life have I even thought about touching narcotics. Input correct. Authorized user status confirmed. Verbal command received. Stop all functions. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. All previous commands performed successfully. I don't know. Yeah, what's going on here? Wait, I need you to all see it better. You will answer for this. So you caused this? Make it stop. Isn't that the guy that we thought died in the last one, but he's maybe okay? Or is this a different person? Oh no, it's the lady. Insolent child, I did it in the name of the law. Don't you understand? Did I not show you his evil dreams? Wait, saying I did it in the name of the law is red, which means it's a lie. Look at what you've done, Tala. This is all your fault. Ah! Oh my god. This lady is in trouble. This is like Nope, the movie Nope. Okay, she's the one who was singing in in the second one. Oh. I am a lawful citizen. My name is Tala Kib. Never in my life have I thought about touching narcotics. That's not Tala Kib, though! This is the guy from chapter 1 who killed his dad on accident. So because this is a truth, this means that he's the one who messed with this Veridola. / in the last chapter when he was in prison, he was doing something with this diary. I can't remember. But maybe he got golden idoled? He either is hacking the Veridola, or he got golden idoled and is telling the truth because he has part of Tala Kib's personality inside of him. It's one of those, right? Okay. Dear diary, today has been crazy. Yeah, you don't say. First, a sentinel I'd never seen before entered my cell and removed the idol using a circular saw. That is from the last chapter. That was part of the mystery we solved, like the play-by-play. On his way out, he said to me, "You saw nothing." It's strange, but I could have sworn his Veridella glowed green as he said that. Ah, which is from the last chapter. So this guy saw that he was able to hack the Veridola to tell truths even when it wasn't true. Okay. Not long afterwards, I heard people running around and then gunshots. All the while, I just stayed in my cell, frozen in fear. That was a while ago. We're expecting terrible turbulence now. I'm done sitting around. I'm going to try to sneak out and see what's going on. He's just doing a prison escape, a prison break. Normal Tuesday, picked up by a crab. Today's crazy. My name is Tala Kib. I'm not intoxicated. Okay. Oh my god. Mega Miner shutting down in 3, 2, 1. Alright. What's this then? Oh my god, it's this shit again? Alright. To avoid hypocrisy on their sacred mission, handling unsanctioned technology outside of the Sentinel's duty is forbidden. We've seen this room before. To maintain the humility benefiting their station, seeking wealth or status beyond the purview of a Sentinel's responsibilities is forbidden. To follow the letter and spirit of the law, any attempt by a Sentinel to take the law into his or her own hands is forbidden. To devote their attention fully to the work of cultivating a safe Lemuria. Allegiance to any outside cause or movement is forbidden. Alright. Mega Miner. Are you kidding me right now? The sheer amount of words on my screen. Fuck off. What? The Mega Miner robot can be programmed using either visual or traditional scripting. Figures 1 below and 2 right show how the default mining function looks in each case. To trigger this function using the following line of code, remembering to replace both bracketed parameters with the one you require, run mine parentheses dreadworm ruby. I can't even. Let me tell you how my brain does not work in this engineering way. This is going to be really hard for me. Alternatively, you can write your own functions using the inbuilt commands which are detailed on the next page. Default mining function, find. If found equals nothing walk, return to start. If found, obstacle. destroy, return to start. If found, being, identify. If identified does not equal target 1, discard, return to start. I hate my life. If identified equals target 1, kill, destroy, return to start. If found is gem, identify. If identify does not equal target 2, discard, return to start. I really wish I was sleeping right now. Programming. I'm in marketing. This is what you want me to do right now? Are you kidding? Okay. Good. Command and description. Clean. Mega Miner polishes gems to radiate shine with 0 damage. Destroy. Mega Miner uses latest laser blast technology to quickly remove any obstacle. Discard. Tells Mega Miner to drop whatever it's holding or leave alone what it is identifying. Find. Tells Mega Miner to search its current area using advanced eyesight technology. Identify. Upon identification, Mega Miner marks specified targets with X symbol and non-targets with circle symbol. Okay. Instant humane death via laser blast technology. Instant and humane death? Useful against gem-eating nasties. Store. Mega Miner can hold up to 8,000 geoweights of raw gemstone material. Walk. Walk 3 paces. Okay. Oh, no! We're lucky for having a robot. You're right, you're right. Oh, no. There's 2 guys, and they have combined into 1 guy. Like in chapter 1, how like the people melded, the guy melded in with the plants. These 2 men melded together. Oh my god! This is the guy, right, from the last chapter? And the pilot? Yeah. Okay, in that escape vehicle from the last chapter, it's the pilot and then one of the thieves. But we'll have to go back to that chapter because I don't remember who they are. The men are not breathing. Mr. Blue and Mr. Green. I no longer remember which one was the big bad from every chapter so far. Was it him? I don't remember. The idol is empty. The idol is set to give all memories. Okay, this tracks a little bit. There's all the memories. Gave all memories. There's the gun that had the one shot that was shot from the last chapter. But they said it's been a while since the last chapter, so those are the artifacts they stole. They said it's been a while. Yeah, why is there so... And he's holding this... He's holding whatever this is. Interesting. We should not explore teleportation tech. You know, I think you're onto something. Oh yeah, there's the escape car. Flight recorder will record for several minutes after crash. Oh my god. The Sentinel ship, but we were so far ahead. How do they find us? Oh, do I have to order these in the right order? Don't call me that. Look at this place. It's perfect. For now, at least. Let's go. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. Is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they alright? Isn't it obvious how? Don't you see? Oh, you had one job. Take it. Hey, see that billboard? That explains what one of our artifacts does. No thanks to you. Where did you get your license? You know that's not what happened. Give me that map. We need to hide. Listen, idiot. We were shot. It's a miracle I got us this far. 5 more that do that, and we won't need Mr. Deadweight here anymore. Will you 2 stop bickering? Look behind us. Is that? Surely it can't be! Okay, so the car got here, but the people who were in the car got there. But we do know that teleportation is what could have gotten them there, so. Okay. From the harvester. Alright, Pitpock 23 teleporting harvester. Effective, safe, and legal. Teleports fruit straight from tree to storage bin. Okay, so if it... Ah, they said that the thing on the billboard taught them what to do. So one of the artifacts was that, right? And then it sent them all the way over here, basically. Okay. Ah, no, another dead guy! How many dead guys are there? Oh, there's the string. There's the string that the guy was holding, and when he got teleported, it must have torn when he went. Here are all the little memory banks for the golden idol. This is, I think, maybe the way that it was set up in chapter 1 with the flowers, which is what caused the guy's dad to die because it melded everybody. So this is the same build that that blonde kid made, which means he probably did put it together this way. Or this is the one from chapter 1 and they confiscated it when they arrested him. Either way, okay. Who are you, dead man? Oh no, that's the big bad I was thinking of. He's dead. The man is not breathing. Oh my god. Monument to Humanity. This. Data Disk Factory. Warning, tracking dead zone. This. Data Guardian's Office. One of these. Tanska Family Orchard, which is where the chapter 1 crime took place. Alright, a lot of things have gone on. What do we have to solve here? So we have to put together the conversation and decide whose comms are in which color. So we will have to do that. We will have to fill in this guide, which is gonna shorten my life. My lifespan. And this is how to translate that diagram. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then we'll have to solve exactly how an escape happened, and then we have to solve what happened with the robot. Okay. Oh my god. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Voices? Alright. Maybe I will go over here. Let me see. Maybe I will go over here for a second. I teleported, you're right. But I did not meld. I'm still one body for now. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Well, this, because it says it's a miracle I got us this far, I feel like this is the pilot, so. We need to hide. Don't call me that is gonna go after Mr. Deadweight. Don't call me Mr. Deadweight. Okay, I'm putting this in the wrong order, but I'm trying to just organize them in clumps. Will you two stop bickering? Or it's idiot. Or it's listen, idiot. Don't call me idiot. Could be that too. Isn't it obvious how? How did they find us? Isn't it obvious how? You had one job. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they got lucky? Give me that map we need to hide. Take it. Yeah, I think this is the right order. Okay. Look behind us. Is that surely it can't be the Sentinel ship? I think is what that means. Let me think. You had one job. Hey, don't blame me. They just got lucky. You know that's not what happened. Give me the map we need to hide. Maybe it's like this. Oops. Okay. Maybe it's like... Is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they alright? No, this can't be right. Maybe it's like this. Or maybe, oh my god. It's a miracle we got this far. Hold on. I had one job. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. No, this has to happen after the map comment. And this has to happen after. Hold on. Let's check. Okay. Hold on. This will record several minutes after the crash. Okay, so that means they crash and then they check about the artifacts. Okay, hold on. Okay. I do think this is the end. Don't call me that. Look at this place. It's perfect for now. Let's go. Where's the map? Give me that map we need to hide. Take it. Hey, let's see. And then... Don't call me that. You had one job. Maybe they just got lucky. Wait. It's a miracle I got us this far. Wait. Okay, let me think about this. So, oh my god. They did get shot in the last chapter, right? Like their ship got shot in the taillight. So what if it's like... When would they ask if the artifacts are intact? After the crash or before when they're escaping? We have a couple criminals that got teleported into each other. Ruh-roh. Because they did escape with the 6 artifacts, right? So... Oops. What if it's like... Let me see. Where did you get your license? Maybe it's no thanks to you, and then listen, we were shot. It's a miracle I got us this far. And then, what are they saying no thanks to you about? Let me see. Okay. Are they all, are they all right? No thanks to you. Wait, is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they all right? No thanks to you. Where did you get your license? Listen, we were shot. It's a miracle I got us this far. I think that might be the vibe. Now for this... You know that's not what happened can be in response to... What? Getting shot? Because in that case, it could be like this. Hold on, let me move these. Because it goes like... Will you two stop bickering? Look behind us. Is that... Surely it can't be. The Sentinel ship! But we were so far ahead. How did they find us? Isn't it obvious how? Don't you see? Oh, you had one job. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. Is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they alright? No thanks to you. Where did you get your license? Listen, idiot, we were shot. It's a miracle I got us this far. You know that's not what happened. Give me the map we need to hide. Take it. Hey, see that billboard? That explains what one of our artifacts does. 5 more that do that, we won't need Mr. Deadweight here anymore. Don't call me that. Look at this place. It's perfect for now, at least. Let's go. Oops. God damn it. I'm fully wrong. It sounded right, though. It sounded like it could work. Okay. I do think if he's the pilot, so it has to be that. No. But I think in terms of who's who, this might be correct. Yeah, it sounds right, right? I might just need to reorganize chunks of them. How about this? Like, what if this happens and then they crash? Hold on, let me think. Because this has to be before they crash. Let me think. This one I do think is a little weird, so that's I'm trying to figure out. No, something is definitely not right here. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe this... Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I didn't really read that closely. Let me see. Okay. Is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they all right? So I feel like this statement has to come from not this guy, because this guy came there for the idol. The other 2 thought they were coming for artifacts. So, are they all right? No thanks to you. Where'd you get your license? You 2 stop bickering. Look behind us. Is that... Surely it can't be. Sentinel ship, but we were so far ahead. How do they find us? I'm not sure about these first 2. Isn't it obvious how? Don't you see? Ugh, you had one job. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. Listen, idiot. We were shot. It's a miracle I got us. I think these 2 can swap. Let me just... Hey! I did it! I did it! Okay. Shall we read through this? Let me come over here. And I'll read it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is everybody okay? Pilot, is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they alright? So this is right after they escape, I think. No thanks to you. Where'd you get your license? Listen, idiot. We were shot. It's a miracle I got us this far. Will you 2 stop bickering? The boss. Will you 2 stop bickering? Look behind us. Is that... Surely it can't be. The Sentinel ship, but we were so far ahead. How did they find us? Isn't it obvious how? Don't you see? You had one job. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. You know that's not what happened. Give me the map we need to hide. Take it. Hey, see that billboard? That explains what one of our artifacts does. 5 more of that, we won't need Mr. Deadweight here anymore. Don't call me that. Look at this place. It's perfect. For now, at least. Let's go. Ah! Done. Wow, that was so easy. First try. Okay. I think this is maybe about that. So let's go with this. When Mr. Blue, Mr. Green, and Hecko Sift realized that blah blah was being tracked, they I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready for that yet. Okay. Maybe we do... Oh my god, I don't even know what to do next. Functions. These are all related to the robot. Which is why I thought maybe we do the escape. Well, okay, let me see. Once inside, blank and blank, blanked blank. Then using the blank, they blanked all blanks is blank to a blank. They did this because they needed blank, because he knew the blank of the blank, but he could not have blanked the blank without being blank. Finally, using the blank, they blanked to the blank, but this went horribly wrong. Girl, what? Rah! Okay, that's the user manual. They all look like bugs. You did this. Make it stop. What? I did it in the name of the law. This is all your fault. What is robot? Blank programmed the robot to blank, blank, and then blank somebody before it blanked. But because the blank had been blank on blank, the blank blank to blank blank. So the rampage continued. Blank tried to blank it but couldn't, having just blank to the blank. Finally, blank managed to by using the blank that had been previously blank. I literally don't even know what to do right now. What do I do? I need a mango. Okay, hold on. What do we want to work on right now? Okay. I crashed here. And came over here. Right? They crashed right here. And they ended up where? Where do they end up? Oh, here. So they ended up on Tonska Farm, which is are the bins from chapter 1. The pilot was holding this, the string. So how did this guy die? This guy got shot somehow? No. There's an X on him, and they said X is the robot's target, and circle is everything but the target. So if the X is here, but the circle is there, that means they were in the same place at the same, like they were both in line of the robot's eyesight at the time that he attacked this guy, right? So this guy got killed by a robot. And then it's supposed to shut down. Okay. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Let's try to do this one first. These can all be made up of these words or these words. That's so many options. Actually, maybe it makes sense to do this one first. Let me go back to it. Manual? Actually, we can do it at the same time, no? Because this... Oh, it's not quite the same. Almost. Let's see. Let me see. Oops. I wanted to get nodes. Okay. Let's try this one. And maybe based on this word here, I'll go here. How about that? That way you can see all the words. I go here. Okay. Okay, this is meant to represent the default, right? So we can just assume this is all true. Remember to replace both bracketed parameters with the ones you require. Run mine is the ruby. Dreadworm? That looks like a worm. I don't know if I know what this means. Replace both bracketed parameters with the ones you require. I don't know what I know what that means. Okay. Okay. Well, this looks like it's the regular state, so maybe it's like nothing. Let's read all the words, I guess. Veridola, functions, sentinels, robot, first statue, second statue, third statue, fourth statue, being, gem, not target, nothing, obstacle, target, golden idol, disc, artifacts, memories, harvester, monument, factory, office, orchard, dead zone, locations, plans, and then these are the commands. So it could mean nothing, it could be stop, but it's like there's the base status, right? If found nothing, walk and return to start. Okay. If I find nothing, is there a walk and return to start option? It could be walk and then return to start. This could mean walk. This could also mean walk. Walk and return to start. But then there's this one too, so. Are these in order? Hold on. If found obstacle. Destroy. If found being, identify, If identified does not equal target 1, discard and return. If it does equal target 1, kill and destroy. Okay, so one of these branches is the being. If found, gem, identify. If found, being, identify. Okay, so this is identify. Because in both scenarios, that's step 1, is identify. Okay. Is there a target 1 option, or it just says target? I don't know. If identified, target 2, discard and return to start. If identified, target 2, clean. So I think this means, like, if you do not find it, if it does not equal. Oh my gosh, what's the word you would use for that? Not target. Okay. Okay. Identify. If identified is not target, discard. This one says discard. I think it's just discard. Okay. Discard is this. Okay. And then return to start is just the going to start. So instead of nothing, let's make this start. Is start an option? No? I mean, it would just be start, right? Whatever. Let's just put it in restart. Why not? Okay. That's close enough to start. Okay. If I identified target 2, clean and then store. Or kill and destroy. If found, destroy. I think the green one means destroy. If found, obstacle, destroy. Where is obstacle? This is killing me here. Obstacle. Oh god, I forgot where it goes. Obstacle is this one. No. This one. Okay. If found, obstacle, destroy, return to start. Alright. If found, gem, identify. If identified does not equal target 2, discard, return to start. If it does equal target 2, clean. Oh shit, I got this wrong. Hold on a second. Gem is this one. Gem is this one. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay. If found, gem, identify. If not target 2, discard, return to start. If identified, clean, store, return to start. So I think this is clean, store. Okay. And this is... me see. What does this mean? Target? Is there a target too? I think there's just target. Just gonna say target. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. If found, nothing. Walk. And return to start. Is there an option that's this one? Nothing. If nothing, walk. And return to start. Okay. If dot 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 is just walk. If found, obstacle. I thought this was an order, but I kind of don't know. I think this is obstacle. If found, obstacle, destroy, return to start. If found, being. Where is being? If found, being, identify. If it does not equal target, 1, discard. If found, gem. No, this one. If identified target, kill. Ooh, I'm close. Okay. I'm close. Well, I don't know if this is restart, to be fair. Functions? Hold on, I don't know what that would be. Nothing? No, because that's nothing. Robot? Factory? I don't know what this... Maybe it is restart? I don't know. This is meant to be like just the starting point, but there is no start option. Or am I wrong? I'm just not seeing it. Because it keeps saying return to start. So this should be the start, no? There is no start, so I don't know. Discard is our barbell. Yeah, toss it. Get out of here. Wait, leave. I mean, we can try this again, but I really feel like I don't know if that first word is anything. But let me just double check this before we continue. Okay. If found, nothing. Walk, return to start. Oh, shoot. If found, obstacle. Destroy, return to start. If found, being, identify. If identified not as target 1, discard. If identified target 1, kill. And destroy. Return to start. If found, gem, identify. If does not target 2, discard. If it is target 2, clean and store and return to. So this feels correct to me, but this first word, I don't know. Should I just try everything? Shop, store, search. Find, huh? Oh, duh, because it literally says find is the first word. So your start is find. Oh my god, duh. Well, I did the hard stuff. I just didn't read the first word of the command. Whatever, I'm a genius. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm so smart. Okay. And now we have to do this version, right? Find. Here we go. Maybe we can just do it with these two. Let's see. The word, we have to find the word find. That's step one. Okay. Wait, but I saw this somewhere else. Where was it? Hold on. Ooh, it was here. It was here. Right? No. Where did we find that page? This? Where was that? Oh. No. I know we saw it somewhere, right? Or did we not? Either way, they said you could also write it using the inbuilt commands. Is it not similar? Am I dumb? Let me see. This is just like what it means. All previous commands performed successfully. Stop. What is else? Why would it move to the else? Let me see. Okay. Find. If found obstacle. Destroy. This gives us 3 options of things to find. So, if found being, identify, If it's target, discard, return to start. Girl, what? Oops. What the fuck is this? Find. Am I dumb? Wasn't there more? Where did this picture come from? Where did I get that? Like this, I get it. Where did this come from? No. No. They don't have anything. One, two, three, four, five, six. The 6 is the gun. Is this what I need? Okay. Well, I thought I was gonna do this next, but I don't really know what I'm looking at or where this came from, where this picture came from. I thought it was gonna be very similar, but I don't know if I understand. Is this from the robot? Here it is. Okay, I knew it was somewhere. Oh my god. No, come back! This is where it's from. Okay. Well, I found it. Alright. I'm not crazy. Or you did, in fact, see it. I was gonna gaslight myself. Okay. Alrighty. Find. Nothing. If you find nothing, if you find an obstacle, destroy it. If you identify, oops, identify's down here. Not target. Target. Ah! There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so these are the actual commands that took place. This is what the codex was. This is what actually happened. Okay, this is gonna be helpful now, finally. I know, it was easy once I found this page. Okay. Okay. I'm a lawful citizen. I am a sentinel. I am not intoxicated. Analyzing input. This is the day that this or the time it's happening, right? Oh no. Let me see. So we have that, and we need to solve the escape plans for section, and we have to figure out about the robot thing. Let's check out the robot. I ate cat hair on accident. Okay. Where are my words? Okay, I think this will be more helpful. Okay. Somebody programmed the robot to do one of these tasks. To blah, blah, and then blah before it could stop, maybe? But because the robot had been miscalibrated, maybe? On... Oh, no. Okay, whatever. The blank failed to stop? Blank tried to blank it, but couldn't, having just blanked the blank. Finally, blank managed to by using the blank that had previously been blank. Okay. I think we need to figure out this situation and how it connects to this situation. I can see now why the escape feels so separate, even though I bet you they do have to do with each other. But I do feel like they may be separate. So here are all the circles, right? None of them were registered as targets, including her. The one who was registered as a target was him. Okay. What does this mean though? I don't know. The tube goes in here. That sounds like she was from the tube. And this... Wait, is she coming down? Maybe she's on her way down. To join them down here. Maybe that's what's happening. Not that she's going up. Okay. I think that's what's happening. It says 11:14, 12:19, 12:40. Do we have timestamps anywhere? It's supposed to shut down. What would we say it's doing right now? Destroying? Maybe the ship is the obstacle that it's destroying. But it's not killing the ship. Right? So it's destroying the ship and then will shut down. Right? What is this narcotics thing? My name is Talakib. Never in my life have I even thought about touching narcotics. And it's registering those words. I am a lawful citizen. My name is Talakib. I am not intoxicated. I mean, it's different. Input correct. I did it in the name of the law. These guys are so funny. Let me read this again. We're experiencing a terrible turbulence. I'm done sitting around. I'm going to try to sneak out and see what's going on. So it sounds like he kind of fell into all of this. However, is it possible that he has some memories from Tala? Because he has this green headband. I am not intoxicated. Hold on, I'm trying to find everything I'm looking for here. I am not intoxicated. But it said status denied, 1 error. Meanwhile, this one said what he is saying, and it's saying it's correct. Verbal command receive, stop all functions. So I'm gonna say managed to by using the Veridola that had previously been miscalibrated? I don't know. Actually, let me see. Hold on. Hold on. If you compare this one to this one, I'm a lawful citizen. I am not intoxicated, but it changed the second phrase. So the one that worked is I am a sentinel, but when it was my name is Talakib, it didn't work. Authorized status confirmed. Command receives set operator authorization to Talakib only. Run justice function from chip. Running justice Heko Sift. Run justice function. What does that mean? This will tell us a lot. I wonder if, because Heko Sift was the main bad guy, right? Who is now dead. I wonder if what happened is they hacked the Veridola. Hold on a second. Let me reread this before I continue. What did she say again? And her thing is red. Can I take a second and take us to the previous chapter? What is her? It's already gray at this point. And then we learned, let's look at the events. Little Chirper, who we still don't know who Little Chirper is, reported a sentient robot, and then Mr. Black ordered the patrol robots to the gym to enter the vault. Mr. Red wore a Veridola. Mr. Black had purposely miscalibrated. Once inside, Mr. Red stole artifacts. Okay, so Mr. Red wore a Veridola. Let me double check. It's this one that's turning red. But if we go in here, right? The idol was put here. So it might have been transferring memories to him. Tola tells me all I need to do is instruct the robot to remove the memories I have, and then they'll let me go. Little Chirper screwed us, I know. Fuck little Chipper. Oh yeah, this guy. How's he doing? I wonder if we have any timestamps. I don't think so. Well, maybe. That was at 10:05. Wait. Mistakenly disconnected Morn de Silva, who returned to the ship and shot Mr. Red. Yes, yes. I'm trying to remember everything. With the Veridola that got tampered, it can now lie basically and get away with lying. So that's what I'm trying to. Because if the scene we just saw took place after this, then maybe that stuff is affecting the next chapter. Remember how normal the scenarios were? I don't even remember. What were they? Regular, like a murder in an inn, like that kind of thing. My leg, it hurts so much, and now that's registering. But then how did he get a Veridola? Yeah. Just regular, good old-fashioned murder. Oh yeah, like someone getting poisoned at dinner. Yeah, you're right. And now here we are with like aliens and shit. Okay, she has her Veridola and it's getting all fucked up. It's like off. I don't know about all the rest of them. But hers isn't working. His is working. Is this the one that he can lie with? Is she... Hello? Oh, I didn't want to do the escape. I wanted to do the robot. Okay. Alright, let's read the commands again. I think the question is, what does the justice chip do? And what do you mean I am not intoxicated? What does that have to do with anything? If all commands are performed successfully, then it can stop. Oh wow, that guy's on fire. Oh yeah, that was one of the early chapters, I remember. I still love the first game so much. But we're in the future now, baby. Okay, let me double check. Look at what you've done. This is all your fault. Why would it be her fault? I think there was some context because we don't have. Let me just double check them. Everything. A sentinel I've never seen before entered my cell and removed the idol using a circular saw. This is not a real sentinel. It was one of these robber thieves people who had a tampered Veridola. And he was able to get through the guard statue because it was tampered with and he could lie. I could have sworn his Veridola glowed green when he lied. Okay. Not long after, I heard people running around and then gunshots. All the while, I stayed in my cell. That was a while ago. I'm dancing it around. So that sounds like it's possible that because in the last chapter, all of those events unlocked his cell, like all the doors were open, he then ran out during all the chaos. He saw the dead guy, or the guy who got shot, took his Veridola, which allows him to lie, and then brought it here. And now he is wearing it and able to lie successfully to the robot. However, for her, it's red. And I don't know if that means that she is lying or if what that actually means is that her Veridola is registering it as a lie. And so if you go to the robot and it says this input was correct, if her Veridola is fucked up, then she could really be Talakib trying to do something with the robot, and it's not working because it's registering her as not her. Right? So I wonder if what happened is that, I don't know if this means that Hekosift is the, like, one who hacked it. I don't know if he hacked it in the last chapter when he was the one, you know, that room where they were tampering with the Veridolas. I think he's the one who did that, so I wonder if he also placed this command. And then if you go here, let me see this again. He is the blue one. We need to hide. Look at this place. It's perfect for now. Let's go. So whatever it is he wanted to do. Now, what did he want to do? Their goal was to teleport. They teleported where? Here. So maybe they were trying to escape. So they tried to use the teleportation to escape. However, it did not work. Or I mean, it kind of worked. They did in fact escape, but at what cost? The other thing is that the idol was originally, before this scene happened, it was in the room with the prisoner, whose name I forget. And he was supposed to use that to take his memories and load it into this drive. Whether or not he actually did it, I don't remember or know. But if then that drive is here and the idol is here, hold on. So they didn't realize that their gun was a tampered gun, which is why they died. Right? So they used this thinking they could escape. They didn't. He was gunned down by the robot. But he thought they could escape. So maybe it was his idea to do this, but then he was shot. And this was like fully destroyed. So the robot, what did you do? You destroyed whatever the fuck this is. What does it say? This was meant to be the data disk factory. But it's also a dead zone. Is that important information? Data disk factory. It's where all of the data disks are. So they ran in here after they crashed. They found this place to get out of there. However, the robot, what did you do? Did you step on this? Did you use your lasers? Probably lasers, right? Because it looks like this pink. And so it looks like that too. So maybe it lasered through. But then that was the target. Let me look at this again. Wait, where's the manual? Upon identification, make a minor mark specify targets with X, non-targets with O. So Hector Sift was the target. So does that mean that this command... Oh my god, hello? Was run justice function for HecoSift. So running justice, does that mean that he was targeted? So are we going on the assumption that there were 3 commands, right? Program the robot to blank, blank, and then blank before it could stop. And then I'm gonna say kill Hector Sift before it could stop. So I'm gonna say Talakib, program the robot to... I think identify is gonna be in here. Destroy or find. What is the search command? Let me see. Hold on. Where's the book? Clean is polishing gems. Destroy, using laser blast technology to remove an obstacle. So maybe destroy. Discard, drop what you're holding, or leave alone whatever you're identifying. Find is search current area. Identify, he definitely identified because there's symbols on everybody. Kill with laser blast technology. Okay, so Talakib programmed the robot to destroy? Or is the assumption that when it killed him is when the laser happened? Because the other thing is that everybody ended up in here. So how did they get labeled the way he got labeled? They must have all been in eyesight of the robot. They said they were being followed by a sentinel, correct? The sentinel ship is coming. As in, like, this whole thing, right? The sentinel ship is coming. So... but the tube goes into there. So how did they get seen? Oh, wait. I thought they were all outside. Or maybe... okay, they were all seen. They're in all of these bug outfits for reasons. This is all your fault. Let's see. Because the robot had been blank on blank. Ooh. The blank. Let me see this again. I'm trying to think of when it restarts. I don't know what else means in programming, so I don't really know what this means. But the basic idea is, like, she set it to do 3 commands, which would then restart. All previous commands performed successfully. So that was her intention, right? Was for the robot to do these things and then stop. But something happened. And it didn't, because not all commands were performed successfully. So I'm trying to understand that part. The blank to blank, so the rampage continued. Like, they didn't finish the commands. Blank tried to something it, but couldn't, having just... stop it. But then he managed to stop it by using the Veridol that had been previously miscalibrated. Now this, I think, is correct, this bottom line. What does this mean, else? Okay. So they have to do everything successfully. That means something went wrong and then it didn't consider it a success, right? So that's why it kept going. The robot had been doing something on something. Maybe it was like, it was, used on or whatever. Not that guy. Is it because of the teleporting? Ooh, question. Do they have marks on them? I mean, they don't, but that doesn't mean anything. They were combined, so they could have been marked, and then it's just not on them anymore because they're combined. Okay, let me see this again. The blank failed. The robot failed to Here's my next question. What is... Oh, that was just his outfit, huh? Like, it didn't kill him? Is he not dead? Wait, are you dead? You look dead. But I don't know. He's dead, he's dead. Because the robot had been something, the robot failed a task. So the rampage continued. I'm gonna say Tala tried to stop it but couldn't, having just violated the... Where are the statues? Any attempt by a sentinel to take the law into his or her own hands is forbidden. So maybe that's the third statue. She violated the third statute. Finally, Etham managed to by using the Veridola that had been miscalibrated. So I don't know if this is correct, but let me see. Maybe not. Did you want to kill him? She programmed the robot to... I do feel close. I do feel like I'm getting there. I just want to know what her intention was here. Did I not show you his evil dreams? Is it referring to Heko Sift? You know what I have to do is read this again. Run justice function. I think she did running justice on Heko Sift. I think her intention was to kill him. Let's say find. But because the... this also could be the first statue. Ooh, maybe it's because of the dead sound. Dead zone is a good... it's making me think. Hi, Selena. No. Wait, let me see the... let me see. Wait. There is a clue here I'm missing. I don't understand these intoxication references. I think it's just code and I just don't get it. Where's the book? Let's read this. Use the input commands. Oh man, I'm so close and so far. Let me see. Hold on. Destroy obstacle. Hold on. I'm thinking. Sorry, I know I'm not saying anything. I'm thinking. I have so many ideas and then none of them end up panning out when I try to slot words in. Okay. Let me see what I can explain out loud. Here's where I'm tripping up. So because my thought, especially based on this, I mean, I don't know what justice means. That's the thing that's really killing me since the beginning. Verbal command received. Run justice function from chip. What chip? Actually, hold on. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. This isn't any answer by any means, but just so you know what's going on in my head. We know that there is this justice function on Hector Sif with a chip. I can't remember. I'm sure I could look back at the other chapters, but it would take some exploring. I cannot remember if they have a chip inside of them as sentinels, unrelated to their Veridol. I don't remember. But let's say he has a chip in there somewhere, right? And the command was issued to get justice on him. And that's how he died. Because if you look at his injury, this orange, I don't know where the orange is coming from. And I feel like this game is very good at color coding things. So like, if you see all this purple and all this purple, you can see it's from the laser, right? Like, if you see this purple outline, it's because it comes from the robot. So then where did this orange come from? I could be wrong though, because this is not the kill laser. The thing that would cause kill would be... Oh. Kill would be... Well, I don't know if we would know that. Because it says kill uses laser blast technology. But do you know what else uses laser blast technology? The destroy, which makes me think it would be the same color. So if he's dead based on something that's a different color, did he die a fully different way, not by the robot? Because if that's the case, then it would make sense that the robot did not kill him. It identified the target but didn't kill the target as planned, and that's why the functions didn't stop, because the robot did not accomplish his goal, and that's why he keeps going. So that is where my thought is, but I don't actually have an answer of how he died then. And it could be that we just aren't supposed to know, and like that's the surprise in the final chapter, like the final section, that like Lil Squeaker, whatever the fuck his name is. What is his name? That Lil Chirper. Like maybe we don't know who Lil Chirper is. You never know. Maybe he died by Lil Chirper. We have no idea. So I was looking around to see if I could see any other orange anywhere, and I can't find any orange on this whole chapter. So that is my thought process. Whether or not that can help me solve this, I don't know. But like, let's say Tala programmed the robot to find, identify, and kill Hekosift in that order before it could stop. Oh, it confirms your theory? Okay, that's interesting. But because the whatever had been left on Hekosift, maybe something was left in the chip? Is that a word? Gem, the disc, artifacts. I don't know what word goes here, but because something had been on Hekosift, the robot failed to kill him, I think. So the rampage continued. Tala tried to stop it, but couldn't, having just violated the third statute, or the first, I don't know. Finally, Etham managed to by using the Veridola that had been miscalibrated. So my other question, I mean, we also haven't done this page, so there might be more information on the escape side. But that's what my thought process is here. I just don't know if this is founded on any real facts. Because the other question I have is, why are they all down here? They were on the ship, chasing this ship. Something went wrong with the robot, and now the robot has grabbed them. So what did I say? Program the robot to find, identify, and kill. So if it finds an obstacle, it's meant to destroy it. If this is in the way of what it's trying to do, it would destroy it. So if its job is to find Hekosift and kill it, but it's not able to, then this would be the obstacle. Why? I don't know why. I don't know if no left is the right word here. Have been used, maybe? I don't think this is correct. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm so close! Oh my god, my first try, I'm this close? Okay. Oh my god. Alright, what word is wrong though? The real question is, what did I get wrong? It could be anything. Okay. This could be anything. Maybe it is because the functions hadn't been used. Because if you go here, these are functions. Run justice function. Wait, I just have a question really quick. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Oops. Is entered, does that make them mess? I don't actually know what word goes here, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I could try the first statue here also. Let me read them again. I don't know which one it'll be. Allegiance to an outside cause is forbidden. I don't think it's that. Handling unsanctioned technology out of a duty. No, I don't think that's it either. Seeking wealth or status. Okay, I think it is this. Take the law into your own hands. Okay, so I do think it is actually the third statue. Okay. And then if we go to here, where is what I'm looking for here? This, I think. She tried to stop it. Is that what I have? But couldn't. I wonder if this is even right. The input is correct. Authorized user status denied. That actually makes me think that it's just because her Veridola is broken. So maybe it has something to do with this. It's about an hour apart. Because Lil Chirper, oh, you know what else? This is just for my same theory. Lil Chirper in the last chapter, the whole reason why we got stuck on it was because there was wording that said that Lil Chirper can work remotely to hack a robot and make the robot seem like it's a distraction, like be a distraction. So that means that Lil Chirper is in fact someone who can hack from afar, which then means that they could have put in this command to run justice on Heko Sift, even though they're not here. So this command could have happened off-site if this Lil Chirper is in fact hacking. So this is just extra parts of my theory, but I don't know if that solves my question, but that's still part of it, right? Which is why by the time she comes here and it doesn't work, something is going on, right? Set operator authorization to Talakib only. But then when she tries to say I'm Talakib, it doesn't work. So maybe that has nothing to do with violating the statute and it is a tech issue, right? But I don't know what words I would put here to do it. But she couldn't, having just transferred. I wonder if it's like because she entered the dead zone. Wait, I just want to know. I just had to know. Okay. Having just... Ooh, disc? No. I don't know if any of these words really work with what I'm trying to say, though. of these words really work other than what I had already. Hold on. This is not correct. I just am gonna... What words did I have in here? Violated the third statute. Okay, and we just have that there again. Hold on a second. What do I have wrong? Hold on. It could be these two words. I have two errors. I have two errors, I think. So, well, maybe I don't. Hold on. Like, hold on. Okay, just double checking. Monument? Where did the word monument come from? I don't think it's this. Hold on, Phil. No. Hold on. Some memories. What would make sense here? What would make sense here? Violated the Sentinels. What is the right word here? Yeah, I know. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Violated the... I mean, maybe this is right. Jesus fucking Christ. So, okay. Let me think. It's not restart, is it? That'd be hilarious. Okay. Wait. Can I tell you something? I still don't know the details here, but I had a core memory that I looked at once and then forgot, and it's the idol. If you go to here, it says it's been used. It says give all memories, and the idol's empty, and I fully forgot about that. So I used to have to finish putting the pieces together. Do you see the orange on the image? No. Oh, this? I don't really know what this has to do with that, though. I mean, I do. I can see this. He would have gotten shot. But I have to piece it together with this. The memories that are on here... Whose memories are those? Like I said, I still have to put some of this together. But I did recall that this was used, so that makes sense here. Okay. But we're about to solve this next mystery because we still have to do this, which is going to tell us how the idol was used. Okay. Alright. They realized that Heko Sift was being tracked. They entered the what do you call that? Factory? Wait, there is a word for it. It says it. Factory. Okay. They entered the factory because it was a dead zone. Once inside, blank and blank, Mr. Blue and Mr. Green, I'm gonna say they shot him. Then using the golden idol, they transferred all memories to a to a drive, to a disk. They did this because they needed Hekosef, because he knew the locations. But he could not have the he could not have entered the orchard. Using the harvester, they teleported to the factory? No, the orchard. But this went horribly wrong. Okay. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. So it's a dead zone. Once inside, they shot him, then used the golden idol. They transferred all of his memories to a disc. They did this because they needed him, because he knew... What did he know? He knows everything. The locations of the artifacts? Didn't they steal all the artifacts? But he could not have entered the monument? No. Factory, office, factory. The factory is okay, this because they needed I'm trying to remember what their whole goal of the robbery was from the last chapter. They wanted all the artifacts, but they got them. For the most part. Except for the ones that they left behind. No. They did need to know the artifacts. I mean, they were supposed to go back, I guess, and get the rest of the artifacts they didn't have. But... What is this again? Check all 6. Are they all right? Yes. Okay. All right. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay. Our artifacts. Well, let me see. He was being tracked, so they went into the factory to see if he wouldn't be tracked anymore. Then they shot him, and they took all his information. Where am I wrong here? Everything in this is correct. If they did the whole thing, like, you know, in like the Labyrinth, and they're always like, one person always tells the truth and one person always lies. I don't know if I'm about to out myself for being really stupid, but I cannot tell you how often I have thought about that riddle and I have never understood it. I, in theory, understand, but there is no click in my brain that explains to me how you get to that conclusion that they get to. Do you know what I mean? I'm so glad I'm not alone. Like, if I was thrown into the labyrinth and I was given that riddle, I feel like some people would be like, of course I know the answer because I've seen the movie. For me, I would die. I would not be able to, I'd have a 50-50 shot of guessing the answer. Which door doesn't the other want me to enter? Right? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Thank you, everyone, for validating my experience. I'm so glad I opened up to you all. I'm glad I was vulnerable with you. All right, now this, I feel like I'm close but far. What if it's... That'd be crazy. Or not. Wait, why is this... Okay, I just needed to know for sure. Okay. Wait a second. Yeah, so they confirmed that, like, this confirms that he does know the functions, and that's why they needed him. So I do think that that still makes sense. There we go. I just had the wrong adverb, or whatever you want to call it. God damn it. The only thing making it worse is how often it's used. I know, like, we're supposed to get it. Get the fuck out. Okay, we solved it. Dead. Deceased. This guy still looks like a bug. They all look like bugs. You have solved the scenario after a couple hours. Alright. The mining robot got stuck in an infinite loop of destroying buildings and capturing people because Tala had programmed it not to stop until it killed Heko, which was impossible because the idol had already extracted all his memories. Fortunately, Etham realized he could trick the robot into accepting his commands by lying to it while wearing the temporary Veridola from the heist. This way, he managed to end what would have otherwise been an endless cycle of destruction. Yay, we solved it! Oh, shit. What do you think he was trying to achieve? That's my question. Anything I say will be pure speculation. We'll never know what motivated that heretic. I was also trying to figure out the motivation. 1 year... Oh, it's 1 year later. I didn't even notice. So it's not... It's about someone else then. Ay. We have to solve the motivation. But this was my question. Clearly, I don't know. That was what I was asking. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Hekosif wanted to blank all blanks. To blank the blank and then blank the blank. Okay. The fuck is all of these words? Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. How am I supposed to know this? Expander rapidly expands a targeted object. Teleports matter within range to predetermined destination. Fuses organic matter together. Quafizer. Converts text to liquid. Contact with the liquid or its vapors will cause one to memorize the text. Bro. Converts any body of liquid into gold. Disassembles a target object into basic parts. I hate this man. Okay. Great. Good. Great. Are there any other clues, or are these my only clues? I don't know how these last two panels make sense. It roams free, kills all the things, becomes God. Used to excise dangerous memories from perpetrators, but the automaton that holds the device only functions if the target complies. Oh yeah, that's right. Technotopia. Oh my god. No! I didn't want this. Okay. Let me think here. Based on the dog picture, dog dragon, wanted to free everyone to destroy or kill. And then conquer the world. Wanted to free... They're Lemurians, aren't they? I don't know. So if Lemuria is Technotopia, what, they want to take over the world? Free all Lemurians. I don't know. Let me look at the... Okay. What is the order of operations for these random ass tools? There's a lot of liquid related stuff, so I feel like it might be liquid related. There's also a lot of gold, though, so...
Maybe convincer converts an idea into a list of arguments. And then the qualifier will turn that list to liquid. And then the cloud printer would... Is that a wild thing I'm saying? What was I gonna say? Oops. You don't know. Hmm. What is restraint policy? I don't know what that means.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking smart, man. Echo Stift wanted to convince all Lemurians to abolish their restraint policy. The way I interpreted restraint policy is like because all of them are sentinels and they had all those rules about like what they're not allowed to do. So that's what I kind of related it to, like if him saying like let's just forget all those rules and like just fucking take shit, because all the rules are like we will do good by each other. I mean, not as pure as that. They were all still like scary and horrible, but they were all like, we're not going to go against our teachings. We're not going to like overstep. It's against the rules to like do all of, you know, all these things related to other people or go after your own goals or whatever. So that's what I thought that meant, which I could be true. That could be true. That could be, in fact, be correct. He wanted to convince all the Marines to abolish the restraint policy and then conquer the world by using the convincer, which makes the list of all the arguments that would then like convince them, basically, the convincer, to the qualifier, which would transfer all of the text words in the list into a liquid. And then they said the liquid and the mist is what would cause people to memorize it, which means it would always be in your head, these like fake rules or whatever. And then the cloud printer would bring that mist everywhere, so everyone in the world would have to memorize this list he made up or whatever. Okay, great. Tell me more. Explain that to me better. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? So whoever this man is, it was just the little squeaker. What's his name? Is this little squeaker? A little squealer? Little whatever his name is? He stands over their warped bodies. Stands over them. It looks just like his head. This is like Hey Arnold Cloud. Sets the cloud off and starts taking over everybody's brain. Little burper. Oh! And there's Lemuria. It would expand to the whole globe. Uh-oh. I have to, hold on. It expands to the whole globe. His memory is in the disc. Oh, it's Hekosift, right? So these are Hekosift's ideas because it was transferred to the disc, but then that guy died, right? Wait, but who is the man standing above then? It didn't Hekosift... Well, they just said he got shot. They didn't say he died. Either way. What? So his memories are still on this disc. Right? I guess the idea is like these are all of... Well, I don't know. Anyways. And now these guys from the main game have this disc with all his ideas on it. Ruh-roh. What does that mean? Ruh-roh. You could have improved so many lives with your wondrous knowledge from the Lemuria of the past. Barbarian or present weakling Lemurian? Pah! The last true Lemurian died with me thousands of years ago. And perhaps it's for the best that none will acknowledge, or none will access that knowledge anymore. Who is this man? Who is this man with chest hair? Who is this guy? Thank you for playing! Yay, I finished it! But wait. Where's the scene again? See, who is this guy? Is this the hypothetical, like his plan was to kill them too? Because as you can see, he has both arms. So they're not melded. So maybe the idea is like this is what his plan was before they turned on him. His plan was to kill them and then do all these things. But then he died instead. So all of those memories and like his plans are on the disc. I think that's what that means. Okay. Yeah, who is this man? Yeah, he could be in a new person and he's just like, I had this idea that was going to save us all. We were all going to be so great and happy. That's why he's like, I'm the last true Lemurian. I don't know. I will say though, actually, you know how we were saying like, oh, it's in the future. But this just confirmed, we just got battle starred. Where this basically was like, that last scene that we just saw of those two main characters finding the disc actually means that that main game, this is a prequel to the main game. Even though it's all futuristic and alien-y. Lemuria is just like that, apparently. But we did play another DLC where it did look like the past. So maybe that's the far past. And then this version of Lemuria is just the more recent past. And that's just what Lemuria be like. Lemuria is Technoland or whatever it says. Technotopia. So the rest of the world is just our world. I mean, it looks just like our world. Oh, there you go. That's nuts. Yay! Then what the fuck is this pirate shit? Oh my god. Do we know how Lemuria ended? I don't know if we do. Because this is a prequel, but this is like before the game prequel. Wait, but have we ever figured out... Well, we know who this guy is, but we don't know what ended up happening to him, right? Because doesn't the main game end with him escaping? Is this the guy with the chest hair? I don't know. I don't know. The art style's different, so I don't know. Yay, we did it.